feminist. Okay, you guys ready for some more comedy? This guy's very funny. How about a round of applause for Mr. Mark Ellsworth?
All right, good evening. I'm a sales professional, and I've been at it a long time. And I think back to my first job where I worked for a company that sold household cleaning products. They were a national brand. And I made day-to-day sales calls, knocking door to door. So during the day, I would meet people, I would sell product. But as a youngster trying to get going in the world of sales, I also worked nights. And what we did at nights is that we called on existing customers who were past due in their balance. So occasionally, you know, that wasn't easy because occasionally I had to lift a heavy hand for these people. And it was kind of draining. So after about 2 years of breaking the ice by day and breaking people's balls by night, I started getting a little burnt out. So fast forward, I'm in the retail furniture business, which is interesting that I'm dealing with furniture because I'm dealing with a furniture problem. You may notice that my chest is starting to fall into my drawers. So anyhow, I specialize in selling mattresses, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But I want to tell you about my title as a bedroom specialist. That's what my card says. And it's a title that I take seriously and one that has permeated my personal life for years. In my yet-to-be-released book, Two Wives, Two Lives, both ex-wives claim that living with a bedroom specialist was the best time of their life. Now in my book that the New York Times is bugging me to finish, and I'll get there, but I talk about my starter wife. She was 100% French and didn't know a word of French. So my dream of having that evening with the French maid with the feather duster whacking my ass never quite happened. I gotta tell you, the French cuisine was good, but to this day, I think her French toast was a little pedestrian. My second wife, 100% Swedish, and she was interesting. She was as cold as the weather in Sweden, I'll tell you that. She reminded me that on a daily basis. But for a while, it was a passion-filled smorgasbord. I mean, things were great. But then everything ended badly. There was a legal misunderstanding, and I ended up in handcuffs. And ladies and gentlemen, they weren't the fuzzy fun type, I'll tell you. So I'm a bedroom specialist. I focus on mattresses. Let's get down to business. I'm in the store about a week ago, and this couple walks in. I get this page in the mattress gallery. It says, "Mark, you have a customer." Well, it was great because I was already in the mattress gallery napping after lunch, and the page woke me up, but I was ready to go. So I see this couple approach me, and then I could smell this guy approaching me because of the cologne he had splashed on. And usually I would call cologne seduce juice because that's what I wear. But it smelled like he bought it in the repellent aisle at Lowe's. So anyhow, I got this couple. Then he gets closer to me, and this guy's got his warm-up suit. He's got a Nike warm-up suit, and it's buttoned down to the navel almost, and he's exposing his hairy rug, which was adorned what I'd call a Mr. T starter set. But she was regular looking, and she was very pretty. So anyhow, I started talking to them. You know, when you're a bedroom specialist, you have to get to find out about their sex life. But you can't mention the word sex. So I asked them questions that they could answer with a giggle, wink, and a nod, like, how often do you have horizontal refreshment? And they answered that. And so it got to the point where I was convinced that his trouser trout liked to swim upstream on a regular basis, and she enjoyed having the pogo stick within reach. So at that point, I was ready to write up an order, and I sold him a memory foam mattress with a adjustable base bed, which just would add to the fun. So as I wrap up here, as your bedroom specialist, I'm going to make a public service announcement. If guys, you out there, if you're looking to control the population, make sure you pocket your coil, okay? In other words, no glove, no love. Mark Ellsworth, Veteran Specialist.